Hey guys, it's Calvin Hill, and I wanted to post this game for a few reasons. Number one is the score, which is pretty good. Number two is the fact that it's only 6v6 domination, it's not ground war, so I think that makes the score more impressive. And number three is the fact that it's actually on Underpass, which is one of them maps that everybody hates. I like the map, but I don't tend to get really good scores, and I've been using a lot of guns that are kind of harder to use, like the MP5K instead of the UMP, or using like the FAL and things like that. And I decided, I'm gonna just go back to something I'm used to, and I just went to tar silenced, and that really did well for me in this game at least. And yeah, I've been using a lot of the ACR. Really like that gun, but the tar, just for me, it's the ultimate the ultimate gun for any game type, any game mode. Works fine for me. So yeah, right at the start here you see me actually going towards B, and that's because on this map you want B and A, and you can get a really solid spawn trap on C. So what I was actually doing is just standing around that tank right there and just waiting for my teammates to come along, and just picking off anyone that was coming. And I get my Harriers here. I think I'm actually using Harrier, Pavelo, AC-130, and unfortunately they get the B spawn here, and unfortunately I don't think I get my AC-130. Just one off there, which is a shame, but there you go. This could have been an even better game if I'd had an early AC-130 like that. But yeah, so what we spawned at C, and priority is to go to B. And as you see here, we actually lose A, and I don't want them to spawn at A, because if they spawn at A, it's really hard to get them off it. So I'm going to go to A, and the reason, you might think, well, if they're spawning at A, then you're stuffed anyway, but hopefully there's a couple of guys alive who are away from A, and it'll stop those. They won't spawn there if I'm over there, so that should help. Well, at least I was trying. But anyway, I'm not going to take A without any teammates, and I see that a teammate has actually gone on A, so I just stick here with the B spawn. And if you stand up here, you can actually see them spawning, which is pretty crazy. And I found a spot for headquarters on Scrapyard, where you can just shoot people as they spawn, and also Demolition on Invasion, and a place where you can shotgun them as they spawn, which is pretty crazy in my opinion. But we get hold of A again. We've got a lot of teamwork going on here, because I'm playing with the guys who met up on Woody's first gaming share thing, gamer tag sharing thing, and yeah, I've been playing with them quite a bit, and really makes things easy because they know what they're doing, and yeah, they win games consistently without really needing me to do too much, because they already know exactly what they're doing. So yeah, for me, this game, I was just trying to provide a support role, sit back, and I actually go for the flag there, but it's too late, and we've already got 3 guys on it. See what I mean? Like, they're on the ball and they know what they're doing. But yeah, so mainly I was just sitting back and trying to hold the spawns. So if they went to A, I'd go to A. If they went to B, I'd go to B. Like, if I'm talking about the enemy here, not just our teammates, but you know what I mean. I'm just sitting back and making sure that we don't lose the spawn trap, because if anyone breaks loose and takes A, then they might get the spawn on A. Whereas if I'm back here, then if they go for A, then I'll get them. And it's just the rest of the team who are just rushing their base and just trying to pin them in some more and just cause havoc, really. And I'm just sitting around the outside picking off any stray ones that come out. And the way I played this game is not how you get the most kills possible. If I was rushing in with a UMP and stuff like that, I'd get a lot more kills, but I wouldn't get as many. But I'd get more deaths even. So you know what I mean. It's kind of a balance, and this game kind of works out well, and I get a lot of kills, and I'm not rushing. So it just shows you really that just because you're sitting back, it doesn't mean that you're not going to get any kills, because I'm not really by the action here. Well, I am now they got A, but I wasn't really by the action, but I still was picking up a lot of kills, and this is the exact situation we don't want. And they took A, but at least I'm here, and once people are here, they affect the way that the spawn system works, and hopefully me being there would have forced them to spawn more to C. So teammates come back to A, and we take that nice and smoothly, and constantly I'm kind of calling out things that I see and all that stuff. And I get my second lot of Harriers here, which I'm pretty I'm pretty sure that it's going to be a kill streak, just because you know, I'm not by the action, so I don't really think I'm going to get killed. I'm in a really good spot, and they're in a spawn trap, so air support normally does a bit of work for you. So yeah, it's all good. And you see me getting a little bit kind of cocky here, just climbing over stuff, like not really worried about getting shot, and that's because we've got such a good spawn trap on them that I might as well get aggressive and try and pick off the last kills. And I think I said to like a teammate, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go and get my kills myself, because right at that back there, you know, when they're pushing out, it's fine because you'll get loads of kills. But when they're not pushing out and they're just in a spawn trap, and you know, I've got my air support, so I know the spawn trap's going to be really enforced, and you know, I'm just going to climb in, you know, get in their base and rush them a bit. And unfortunately I get claymored. Just call the AC-130 in straight away. But normally, if the game isn't by the end and you've got an AC-130 and a Pavlo, wait until your Pavlo's gone down, because for some reason when you fire by a Pavlo, it just like you can miss it by miles, but you'll just take out your own Pavlo. I've done it, God, hundreds of times. I don't know why. And plus also they'll be fighting for kills, which you don't want as well. And once they got the C spawn here, this is the exact reason that you want them here. Even though it doesn't work out, you know, as best as I've ever seen it work, but they spawn in the car park behind C, and that makes for some easy multi kills with the 105 on the AC-130. And yeah, that AC-130 is done, and hopefully I want to run out and get another one, which you know, is always welcome. I don't mind any air support on that. And you see me heading towards A here because, you know, like I was saying before, I want to you know, control the spawns, and I'm just going to make my way slowly out to A to just make sure that we've got a guy by there to hopefully affect the spawn system. But we have got a guy right at the back, and the spawn system looks pretty locked. So yeah, you got to kind of know where you can go and where you can't go when there's a spawn lock, and that's why it helps to play with people you know, because you know that just helps make sure that no one's like rushing in and ruin it. Because we played a game, me and these guys that I'm playing with now, we played a game, and I can't remember what map it was, but we had a really good spawn trap anyway. And then there was this one guy who ran into the spawn trap, and I was calling out, you know, what are you doing? Don't run in there, don't run in there. And he ran in, just one guy who wasn't playing with us. He was like another guy, a random, shall I say? Yeah, he ran in, and it completely switched the spawns. And the rest of the match, we were struggling to get them in a spawn trap again, and we couldn't do it. And I really thought, you know, that could have been such a good game if we'd have just kept it in the spawn trap. And you know, it's kind of an extreme situation, but you know, that one guy ruined a lot of the game for us. Even though I know what you mean, I know what you're thinking, kind of, well, spawn trapping is newbie or whatever. But honestly, I don't think it is, because I think when you spawn trap a team and you just completely rape them with all your air support and everything like that, it's kind of your reward for pushing them into a spawn trap. Because I don't know if you've ever like sort of spawned on the bad side, say the C side, the bad side of what's the map? Karachi, right? So you spawn on the bad side, and then you have a struggle for A, and you finally get A, and then you struggle to push them out, and then you get B, you get them in the spawn trap, and then that's kind of like, yes, we've done that, and this is our moment to just rape them all. And that's what I'm doing here at the end of the game, just to point this out. All I'm doing now is just picking off as many kills as possible. We've won the game, and I don't really care about the flags anymore, because we've won. We only need to hold one flag to win, and really we don't want 2 flags, because that would make things go quicker, and we don't want that. And I get an AC-130 right at the end here, which unfortunately doesn't get me too many kills, I don't think. But yeah, anyway, what I was saying is, like, you know, it's kind of your reward if you can push a team into a spawn trap. Then you know, it's your reward for doing it. And you don't see experienced teams being pushed into spawn traps because they know how to not get pushed into it, because they're good teams. So you know what I mean. I think this is just about done. Unfortunately, if I'd have got that first AC-130 and this one finished, then it might have been even better. But 64 and 3 on a 6v6 domination, pretty nice on Underpass. See you guys later.